Welcome back to Crossway Garage. On today's episode, we're working on a turd. I mean a Toyota. Oops. Didn't mean to say that. Anyway, this is sister-in-law's car, and she's having some problem with the window regulator on the driver's side. So I'm going to show you how to replace that. Should replace the whole car, but we won't go there. Anyway, so come on around and we'll start in on this. Where'd my trusty screwdriver go here? Okay. So basically this is what we're working with, the window. Oh, my back hurts. Oh! Having some trouble today getting around. So bear with me. That's not good. Not supposed to do that. Okay, so that confirms it. We have a bad window regulator. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start tearing this thing apart. There's your little tweeter in there.
My arm hurts.
Your arm hurts from what? Holding the camera? Oh boy. Well, bear with me, Aiden. We're going to go ahead and start taking this panel off here. There's a screw that's located, what?
Look behind you.
What?
Patrick.
Oh, it is. It's Patrick.
Patrick came.
Okay, so we've got some hidden fasteners in some locations. Don't know if there's one down there or not. I don't think so. Okay. We got one in here and we got one in here. We need to start taking those out.
There's a camera holder.
The what?
Camera thing over there.
Oh, you want the tripod? Okay, I'll grab the tripod. Bear with me. I'm moving slow today. I'm gonna grab a flathead while I'm out up here. A little flathead, there we go. That'll work. A shabby thing. That's a customized window right there. All right, let me put this thing up on the stand here. Aim it down so you guys can see what's really happening here. Okay, there we go. All right, so.
There, so I can see two.
Ow!
Hey, I want to see two.
You want to see two?
I'm barely seeing.
Okay. Well, you see there's a plug down in there that's covering the screw.
Can I help?
There we go. Just need to pop it up. No, I pushed it back in. Darn it. There we go. Okay. Now, is that a flathead or a Phillips? Let's hope. Yeah, it is. Good. Couldn't see it.
There.
Thank you.
Found a flashlight somewhere.
Good.
The flashlight's dead.
Oh no. That's not good.
Ooh, screw.
Yeah, we're taking the screws out here.
Is there green or two? One.
I always thought there was one down here. For some reason. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's all over the thing.
Maybe not. Okay. Now, there's a little hole down there to get your hand in. And we pop all those little plastic clips off of there. There we go. Success. Hey, Aiden. You want to grab me the camera? Well, I'll just take this off and then get them in here. So basically what we're doing is we're just taking off the electrical. My little pokey. Little pokey. We're going to get down in there and press the button to release. Can't see what I'm doing. Can't bend. Yeah, it's fun. Good times. Squeeze and pull. No, it doesn't want to come out. Come on. Don't be like this with me. Now, why can't they design easy connectors? Okay, that's going to drive me crazy, that beeping. Going to drive me even more crazy, I should say. Oh. Yeah, you're making me mad now. Just when I get one side unlocked, it locks the other side. I'll save that. That popped out. Little plastic connector. Now, if I just pop that off, I can get a better angle on it. Hey, there we go. See? I couldn't reach that little button. Oh, that does not want to come out, does it? Got the other side pressed. There we go. This is just being stubborn. Couldn't get my fat finger in there to squeeze the release. Alright, we set the door panel aside, set the switch aside. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this bracket off. Hopefully that's a 10 millimeter. Let's see. Haha! 10 millimeter. Good deal. There we go. Looks like somebody's already been in this door, because this is already the rain shield, moisture shield, whatever. There's many terms for it. It's already been taken off, so that tells me somebody's already been in here tampering with stuff. And I wonder why. I wonder if this has been replaced once already. And if it has, why did it go bad so quick? Maybe just a cheaper, not OEM. Now you can take these out. These just pop right out with the little ball there, but no need, just leave it in there. Set that aside because you need to reinstall that.
Window.
Yep, that's the window.
Well, actually,
We're going to take the weather stripping seal off so we can get in
I
there.
don't even know the name of that.
That's the weather stripping seal, yeah. Alright, so then what we're looking at here is... There's a piece of glass.
Piece piece of glass.
So
The rain?
somebody broke.
The glass.
Yeah. They broke glass at one time. That's what that is.
Well, maybe that's what happened when it fell down.
Oh boy. We got bigger problems.
What's that thing on
You
there?
see this? This is where,
Hey, what's that?
well, I'll show you here in a second. So basically what I need to do,
Even though I have gloves on, I still don't want to touch that thing on the window.
I need to get this down far enough.
Oh, there's barely more left.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I've never seen this before.
Let
me-
try to get the window out.
We're gonna take the window out, yeah.
Yes.
But
That sounds-
something very interesting has happened.
Yeah, the bottom of the window.
Is this window is supposed to have tabs on it, front and back, that bolt into the track, and it makes the window go up and down.
There is
And those
one.
tabs are not there. They are still attached to the track inside there. So that's going to be interesting because now we need to figure out how to
Get those out.
re-epoxy those onto the window and position the window correctly for the new track. That's going to be fun.
I thought we were going to take this off and
Oh,
do it.
yeah,
It's got another thing
we
like
will. We will. So basically now what we got left to do is we're taking the track assembly out. There is a plug right here we need to take out.
Why do you have no gloves? Dave? I thought you needed gloves. And so
This one, loosen, don't take out completely. This one, take this one, this one, and this one, take out completely. Oh, and this one.
how you gonna get that?
And that's just a 10 millimeter.
Did you see this one too?
Yep. See, by not taking out that one, the whole thing doesn't just go boom and fall down. Now you can take it, move it out of the way.
Throw it up in the window.
And there you go.
Good.
There's the whole assembly, and there is the tabs that were missing on the window. And we need to figure out how to reattach. Great.
Onto the window. And how to get it back in there.
Great. I don't know if I have enough, or I don't know if I have any epoxy to actually do that.
What's that?
So I'm going to take a pause, and I am going to try to figure out what I'm going to do. I can't leave them loose in there. All right, we'll be back. Alrighty, we're back, and we're in a little bit of a pickle. And that's I've got the hardener, but I don't have the other part. I don't know what happened to it. My shop's a mess. I can't find it. But, so we're going to try some super glue, I guess. Why not? So what we're going to do is I left it on the track because I'm going to use this to relocate these. Well, that's what I'm going to attempt to. So we're going to flip this over the way it goes, and we're going to relocate where it goes. So this goes on there like this, And this motor goes on here just like this. And normally these have a special kind of glue that goes in there and holds it in. Today, it's super glue. It's just gonna have to work. I don't have anything else. I'll lather it up here, get it nice and full. And then I'm going to use this old glue as a location for the tabs to go on there. So there you go, just like that. Now, what I can do, now I can unbolt these tabs very carefully. Unbolt these tabs, and the tabs will stay on the window. Move that guy out of my way. Try not to put too much torque on them and move them, because we need those tabs to be exactly where they're sitting, because it worked before. Why wouldn't it work now? So there you go. And there's the old motor regulator. Let's get rid of that guy. Now we've got these guys glued in here. I'm not worried about the excess, because the window only comes to like right here. You're not going to be able to see if you get some glue squishing out. I'm actually going to kind of like running a bead of weld around this guy. Now mind you, this is just regular super glue. This is not what you're supposed to use, but that's what I have, so why not use it? Flip this puppy over here like this. And we're just basically laying it down like a bead of weld. That'll help hold it on there. I know this super glue does stick to glass, but it is not as strong as the stuff you're supposed to use. Hey, it's family, right? She has a problem, we'll fix it again. If this was a customer, you know, if I had a business going here and this was a customer's car, I would choose not to do that. I would probably, what I would have ended up doing was reassembling it in the car the way it came in, and sent them packing, and until I ordered the correct stuff and had it, you know, and then brought it back and then done it right. So I think this will hold. Time will tell. All right. Now what we can do, hi, let's get you back on over here. Take a quick pause here. Alrighty, so now I got the new motor, and we're going to go ahead and reinstall this. Yes. Reinstall. I gotta grab something here real quick. Really quick. We'll just go ahead and put this thing in while that window sets up. Now, what we're going to go for, because these are designed to slide. You can get a little up and down out of them and front to back, and that will position the window correctly. Now, we're going to look for what's called witness marks. Okay, you can see where the head, the shoulder of that bolt dug into the paint. And that is called a witness mark. We know that it was bolted in that location, and it worked in that location. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it back in that location, because if it worked there, it should work for the new one. That's the theory anyway. Go ahead and put your one bolt nice and loose on that one there. You'll slide it up, find the hole, pop it through, slide it in, done. There you go. Lined up the grommet for the electrical connection, which also lines up your holes for the rest. And we're just going to go ahead and loosely put these guys in there. And we're looking for the witness marks. Okay? This guy here pops in here. You got two little tabs, one on each side that pops through. Okay, again for that one, we're looking for the witness marks. I can see the witness marks where those tabs were even sitting. So that'll position the window from side to side where the window is supposed to be. So you know when you put the window back in, hey, it'll actually work. Theoretically. There might still be some adjustment after, because this is, made by a different manufacturer. You don't know if the tolerances are the same as the OEM original. So we're going to go ahead and tighten these guys up, because I'm right on my witness marks, so I don't want to lose it. Oh, I walked off the witness mark on that one. Loosen it up, slide it back into place, tighten it up. So there you go. Now we can plug this guy in. Which way did it go here? Nope. This way. Which way did it go? Which way do you go? Which way do you go? I gotta take a look here. I gotta get a flashlight here. Take a pause. Alrighty, so we're back.
Daddy, what
And I've got some
are you talking about?
hold on, buddy. I'm recording here.
What are you talking about?
There's a flashlight floating around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Anyway, so this is what's going on. Let me grab the regulator here. I didn't leave it over here. No, I didn't, did I? Okay, don't worry about it. So, this is the new regulator. The wiring on this regulator is totally different than the wiring on the original. But, as far as I can tell, the original one works. And what our problem was, the window fell out of those tabs. So my first attempt now is I'm going to try to put the window back in, bolt it back up to the regulator, the old regulator, and I'm going to see if it actually works somewhat good, proper, however you want to say it, and see what that gets me. Hopefully those tabs stay on there, it doesn't rip those tabs off. If it rips those tabs off, we are sunk. Those tabs are pretty solid. So basically, this is how get all the gunk off of it. How it reinstalls. Put it back down through. Nice and slowly. Try to line the tabs back up with the track. So I've got one in. No, I need to lift the window up just a bit. Make sure we're in the track, both front and rear. We're looking great. Bring the window down just a bit, a little bit more. And boom, Bob's your uncle. So now the window is back in place. Find all your hardware that you lost 15 minutes ago. Yep, that's going to be the challenge. Oh no, I'm missing a bolt. Missing a bolt. Yep, that's how I work around here. I'm telling you what. Yes. Don't laugh how I get up, people. Ah! Found my flashlight, at least. But that doesn't help me. Where's my bolt? Everybody see my bolt? No. Oh, jeez. Here we go playing this game again. Every mechanic's nightmare. Did I stick it in my pocket? No. Why would I have done that? No. Ah! It's here somewhere. I probably kicked it under the car. Oh, well, now that I found my flashlight, I can look under the car.
You found the flashlight?
Yeah, I found it.
Let me see what it looks like. Oh my, I never saw that.
I don't know. Well, you guys, I gotta take a pause again now to find the bolt. Give me an hour or two. Never mind, didn't need to pause. It took me less than half a second to find it because I turned around as soon as shutting off the camera and it was on the old regulator. Yeah. Okay. I found the bolt. Now we're going to put the bolt in without dropping it inside the door. Okay, here we go. It's in. Window is bolted in. Now, let's see if the window works. Window works. I'm going to call that a win. I'm going to put this thing back together. Send that regulator back because it's not going to do me any good without the proper electrical connection. And she can get her $30 back for it. I guess, you know, that's what you got to look out for, you guys, is yeah, it might be cheaper to find it on Amazon, but or eBay or whatever you choose to go with. But you guys got to remember, not all the electrical connections are the same. They're just not. So you gotta look out for that. Pay attention. I should have looked at it as soon as I pulled it out of the box, but that was my bad. I just threw it in there thinking that it was a plug and play, but it's not a plug and play. Oh well, no harm, no foul. That one actually works. The problem is it came out of the tabs. And it might come out of the tabs again because that's not the correct glue. We'll see how long it lasts for. So let's do the reassembly on this and get this thing out of the shop and get my hands cleaned up. Because man, oh man, that's a lot of grease. Alright. Well, we just do the reverse steps here, which is basically, there's your water skin here. And you want to put this stuff back on, and I've done it in the past where it's, I don't need that. No, but you do. Dinner's done?
Yeah.
No kidding. Alright. Sweet. Dinner time. We'll get this thing finished up and go eat. So that's great. Great news. Make sure you get all your stuff pulled through there that you need to be pulled through. Like door locks. And your door handle. It's best that you can get out of your vehicle once you're done putting this thing back together. Not sticking very well. Somebody has absolutely just destroyed that skin. Back in the day, I would say, yeah, I'll need that skin. Throw it away. But in all my years, I have learned it's there for a reason. It is to keep the moisture out of your vehicle. Alright, now, how'd that go on there? Did that go? Yeah, that went on there like that. Okay. Line up the bolt holes. Get that bolted back on there. Hopefully it's the correct way. I don't know, I got a short-term memory. Yep. Oh. Okay. Make sure all of our little tabby doodabs, all these little tabby doodabs are on. I know I'm missing another one here. Where did it come from? There it is, right there. What's up with this plastic sitting down there? I'll ignore it. Alright, now we get our lovely doorknob, door handle, shoved through there. Make sure it's clicked into place, otherwise it won't work properly. Give it a couple tugs and make sure she's not going to do the old pop off on you and then leave you stranded. Okay, now we need to get the window felt back on. Anybody remember how this thing went on there? Oh, turn it around. Just like this. Goes on there just like this. You make sure it's seated on there good. And we'll put line our holes up. Nope, I missed. I missed the hole. There you go. That one's lined up. We're gonna make sure you get your little speaker. Beat on that door. Make sure it's on there good. Why isn't this one tight? Hello. Hey. Yes, dinner's ready. Yeah, I'm finishing up here. Okay, sounds good. Love you. Bye. That's the... Yep. Saying dinner's ready. Saying dinner's ready. Yep. You better get up there. I'm just finishing this up, so I'll be up there. I'll be up there in just a few. Make sure everything's snapped into place here. Where'd that little doodad go? There it is. And this one holds the speaker, so you actually have to plug the speaker into the back side. I know I'm blocking, you can't see. But you plug the speaker into the back side of it, and then it's got one of those little clippy doodabs that holds it on there. So we gotta make sure this is over the weather stripping seal on it. And it helps hold the whole thing on there. We get our screws back in, our cover back on, and we're done. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video after I take it for a test drive. Yep, seems to work. So that was the problem. It came off of the track. The tabs came off of the window. We'll see how long they last. Anyway, hopefully you learned something. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next big one.